Hi guys. Welcome to the live. Let me know who's here. Say hi. Oh, hi Wandering Sage. Thank you for joining the live. The topic, I didn't even put a topic up yet, but the topic I have here is a whole group is stunned, okay, as the day of reckoning is here. So that's the reading I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna connect to another device. Hi Maya, Bobina. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for your likes and your shares. But yes, guys, the topic is this whole group is stunned as the day of reckoning is upon them. Okay? So let's just wait and see how many other people are going to show up. Give them a few minutes because I didn't make an announcement or anything. I just decided to go live. And I want to try to connect with I want to try to connect my iPad here too, so I can keep an eye on what's going on. But thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so let's see. I'm not sure. I just started. Let me see. And let me see if you guys can actually see the cards. I want you all to see the cards too. So I was wondering, I don't know, do I do the introduction even on the live or should I just start reading? I'm not sure, but I'm going to say hi. Welcome to everyone. Hi, Florence. Florence. Saskatchewan. I don't know. Florence Cessa. I don't know. But hi. Thank you for joining the live. Thank you for being here. I appreciate each and every single one of you. I love each and every single one of you. The topic is this whole group is stunned as the day of reckoning is upon them. Okay? This whole group is stunned as the day of reckoning is upon them. Thank you to the new subscribers. Thank you to the returning subscribers. I love and appreciate all of y'all. This is what came out. The Empress and Knight of Wands. So this is telling me that, okay, with you being the Empress here, because, you know, the Divine Collective is usually pretty laid back, okay? We don't go for people. We don't go for people. We don't mess with anybody and stuff like that. So, of course, the Empress is gonna come out for you. But what's most important here is that the actions that you're about to take here with the King of Swords and the Chariot is telling me that you're getting a brand new beginning. And that's why this whole group is they can't believe what they're seeing. They can't believe what they're hearing. They can't believe that you guys are actually making it because of everything that you've experienced, everything that you've gone through, everything that they've thrown at you, and you're still surviving, you're still going strong. So a lot of these people here, they, like I always say, they love to work in groups, but the group is coming apart. With the Lovers card here and the Death card, the group is actually coming apart. That's the end of whatever collaborations that they had, especially when they were collaborating with this Three of Pentacles here and the Devil. Okay, so this is telling me that it has definitely come to an end. All of the attacks, all of the witchery that they were doing, all of the spells, the evil intentions, the wicked spirits, everything that they were doing against you, it has finally come to an end. And I guess it's payback time because they said it's their reckoning. They were not expecting it though. They were really not expecting it. They were really not expecting to run into, well, it's not running into, it's actually having to face everything that they've done to you. Okay? You've been protected. You have been protected, and you will always be protected by the Most High God, because your intuition is strong. And every single time, happy Wednesday, Billy. Every time you listen to your intuition, it's like it's causing them to like mess their own selves, like, I don't know, it's like they're messing themselves up. Okay, what's really getting me here is that these death spells that these people have been sending, death to your finances, death to your relationships, wanting to block your third eye, wanting you to experience like a lot of toxic situations. For some of you, you were in situations that were really toxic, and you didn't know like who was working against you. But the whole time, this energy has been sent to you from since you were like a child or something. And it's now that I feel like a lot of you have awakened, or you're going through some awakening. For some of you, you have actually ascended. Now everything is opening up to you. It's being, your third eye is open, your chakras are being balanced. If it's not balanced as yet, there's a lot that you need to do as well when it comes to balancing your chakras here. Okay, when it comes to balancing your chakras, there's work that you need to do as well. But for some of you who have already started doing this with the Fool here, taking the leap of faith and actually putting the work in, doing the work that needs to be done in order to balance your chakras, this is exposing the people, places, and things that have been plaguing you. They're saying plaguing you. Okay, the people, places, and things that's been plaguing you, that's been stopping your forward movement. Right now, you're at a point in your life where you have transformed, you have gone through an ascension, or a few. Okay, you have ascended, and it's like people who are coming towards you now are people that are actually going to help you, who are actually going to be around, like sincere help. Okay, people who have your best interests at heart here. Okay, this is what I'm getting with the King of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. This is saying it is fated that you experience a life where you don't have to be connected to anything that's toxic. Okay, of course, in life this happens. Okay, in life this happens. We run into toxic people all the time, but you don't have to engage. Once you have that discernment, once you're able to differentiate between the people who are people, places, and things who are good for you, it will be easy for you to either stay away from them, refrain from it, or just go the other way. Like, just go the other way, pretend like you don't even see them, because you will know when somebody has good intentions for you. When somebody has good intentions for you, the vibe just flow. When a person does not have good intentions for you, there's all types of stuff that hits the fan. So this energy here is letting you know that every person, place, and thing that has been coming against you, they are now in for a rude awakening. Okay, and their reckoning is here. Okay, so Holy Spirit, what messages do we have for the collective? This is a little bit different. All the evil has been cut off. That's amazing. Elijah, thank you. So this is definitely letting you know that yes, karmic justice is on your side. If you were experiencing a time of difficulty, if you were experiencing secrets being held away from you, people not being up straight, people not being honest with you, all of this is letting you know that with the High Priestess and the Moon, this is letting you know that the secrets that have been kept away from you, maybe you had a lot of questions, maybe you were confused for some time, you didn't understand what was happening to you, you didn't understand what was taking place. For some of you, you could have just left an individual, and You didn't know like what you were going to do, where you're gonna go, what was gonna happen to you. And after you left that individual, this person also started attacking you as well. This person also started attacking you. And the main reason they started attacking you was because they didn't want the secrets to be exposed. Okay? You may have held a lot of secrets for a particular individual. Okay, you see how the Queen of Cups is looking into that cup? There's secrets that's concealed in that cup. You were holding a lot of secrets for this individual. And once you walked away from this person started attacking you. Okay? So you may have felt um, very you felt all of the attacks, but the way you felt those attacks, maybe you fell into some type of depression. There was a lot of loss. Maybe you lost family members. It could have been that you lost your job. It could have been that you lost your zest for life. You became very depleted. You felt like everything was crashing down. Nothing was working out for you in this energy. This is actually confirming that yes, this person was sending you all of these attacks here, and they were also sending you um, apart from the depression spells and all of these things, the having to defend yourself everywhere you go. People may have a lot to say about you. Maybe people snickering behind your back when you pass by. If this is a job, if this is a relationship, all of the family members, all of the friends were on you. Like they were on you. Like they just wanted to like destroy you, destroy everything about you. So anytime you're holding people's secrets, they're always going to try to destroy you, especially if you're like, again, this is coming out again, the Empress coming out again with the Temperance card and the Six of Wands. This is telling me that the energy you hold, okay, once you detach yourself from any person, place, or thing that's toxic, that's not you, they will attack you, because this is the type of energy you hold, Earth Angel energy, an energy of the competition. There's Even though there are people who want to compete with you, even though they try to compete with you, they will never win over you. That's the energy, okay? And these people that you've left behind, these people that you've broken up with, these jobs that you've left, these friend groups that you decide to walk away from, they know all of that about you. So they will try to destroy you every single time that you walk away, in every single situation. But these are people from your past that they could not they could not measure up. They could not measure up. And then they decided that, okay, being that they could not measure up, it's better, like, if they walk away from us and we can no longer benefit off of them, then we need to attack them. And this is the energy that's been going around. It's been going around for years. For some of you, it just started, okay? Because I know some people, they're just ending relationships right now. They're just ending friendships. They're moving out of homes. They're leaving their significant others. People are divorcing. People are going their own way. For some of you, it's just starting, okay? And if you've already done the work, you're going to know. You're going to feel the energy shift. You're going to feel that shift. For those of you who've been going through it for a while, now you can differentiate between what it is, okay? Have you ever been in a situation where you just felt like, something is off, okay? Something is off. That's the energy that I'm picking up. Like, for some of you've got, especially they're saying during, I don't know why it's coming so fast. It's coming fast. It's coming fast. But they're speaking about a Christmas gathering in particular that somebody went to. And you've never looked at this person. I think this person is maybe a family member, or it could be like an in-law or something like that. They're saying like a brother-in-law or something like that. Maybe they're saying that you always interacted with this person, but now the last family gathering, a situation arose where you saw exactly what this person was about. Okay? This person has been envious of your spouse. This person has been sending magic towards your spouse. This person has been in the background pulling strings in order for you and your spouse to separate. They're also saying that this person has also tried to hook your spouse up with other people. They were saying other lovers, but they're saying other people. Okay? And this was revealed to you. But for you, you had to be in close proximity to this person in order for you to pick up on that. Okay? So this is also telling me that this person have been doing the magic behind closed doors, behind your back, of course, but they will also cloak in the energy. Once you interacted with this person one-on-one, you picked up on it. Okay? Now, I don't know why they said that. They're giving me the judgment card. Okay? They're giving me the judgment card. So, for some of you here, you did pick up on a person who has ill intentions. For those of you who are in a relationship. Okay? Now, for those of you who are like, okay, if this is not about your relationship, if this is about a job, there are also people there's also a group here at your job. Okay, there's a group here at your job when it comes to the Fool here with the Three of Pentacles. These people have been working together to make you feel some type of stress, overburdened, overworked. Okay, so this is telling me that for some of you here, you may be doing way too much. Okay, you may be doing way too much. Like whatever it is that you're employed to do, you've been going over and above, over and beyond. Okay, and this is telling me that you can no longer do that. You're being moved to a specific, I don't know, they're saying location, but it could be just a different department. You're being moved to another department here. Okay, where your role in this company is going to change. Okay, you're gonna have new, I don't know if it's colleagues or whatever, but they're saying that you can't trust these people. Okay, this is also telling me that with this energy here, the Two of Swords here, this is telling me here that these people, if this is a job, okay, and you may have complained about you being overworked or something like that, these people are moving you to a new, either a new location or a new position, but these people are going to be watching you very, very, very closely. Okay, they're gonna be watching you very closely. They may even have you partner up with another person that would come back, like they're more or less like a spy, so they can get information on you. Okay, for some of you, they're looking for some personal information on you. Okay, for some of you, there's someone looking for some personal information on you. It could be a boss. Okay, now the reason they're looking for that personal information is because this person has a plan. This person has a plan. I don't know if the plan is to something to affect your finances, something to affect your money. Maybe you're in line to get a promotion or something like that, and these people are like analyzing you, or these people are like looking to see whether or not you deserve this promotion or something. But there's a reason that they're looking at you. Okay, maybe they're trying to see if you're the best candidate for the job, but you've been breaking your back for this company. Okay, whatever this company is or whatever work it is that you do. For some of you here, if you're an entrepreneur, this is also saying that any action you take, any contracts that you have to sign, anything that you have to do concerning your business, whether it be online, whether it be a physical business storefront, whatever, anything that you're about to sign right now, make sure that you have someone look it over, for sure. Make sure you have someone look it over, because there's something that happened to you in the past when it came to your business. If you're an entrepreneur, there's something that happened to you in the past that you don't want to repeat. Okay? Something that was very difficult for you to get out of if you're an entrepreneur. Okay? So whatever actions that you're taking, make sure it's not too hasty. Make sure you're not taking action where you're gonna regret at the end of the day, or you're gonna want to renege. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. So just make sure. I don't know why. Anyways, my first time doing it like this, but there's nothing showing. I don't know. There's only like 2 or 3 cards that you can actually see here. I'm gonna figure it out though. I'm gonna figure it out. Don't worry. I'm gonna figure it out. Yeah, so whatever when it comes to your business, if there's some contract, or if you're going to get a new deal, they're saying sponsorship. I'm hearing sponsorship. If you're getting some type of sponsorship or anything, or even if you're going into a new contract and at work, have somebody look over the paperwork. Have somebody other than you and this manager, you and this boss, look over the paperwork, because there's something that's hidden in a contract here. And if you don't pick it up, it's going to ruin everything. Okay? It's going to end everything for you. So when it comes to your business, when it comes to your finances, when it comes to your money, this group of individuals here who are getting a reckoning, I'm telling you, they've been trying to have you thrown out of this company. If it's a company, they have been trying to, and even if you have your own business too, if you have your own business, you have people that's been working against you. You have people who's been sending juju and doing hoodoo and all types of stuff in order to block and stop you. Okay? These are the people who are learning a hard lesson right now, because the universe, the Most High God, is not about to play with nobody when it comes to your forward movement. Because you have the Chariot here, you have the Lovers, and then you have the Moon. So anybody who's been doing things in secret, trying to have you lose things in secret, especially when it comes to your finances and your stability. Anybody who's been trying to do any of these things to you, have you in like the energy that I'm feeling is like they don't want you to have nothing. They don't want you to have nothing. They want you to miss all opportunities. Every opportunity they want you to miss. They want you to have nothing. Like they want the will to go in their favor every single time. Like you don't get a break, especially when it comes to your money. They want for as soon as you get your money, you spend it. As soon as you're gonna get some good news, somebody comes in and gives you some bad news, maybe 10 times worse than the good news that you were about to receive. It's like just a whole plot and plan over your life, so you don't flourish. You never become independent. You never become free. You're always going to be dependent on another person, place, or thing. And this time it's not working. This time it is not working. Everything that they said about you, everything that they've done to you, it's coming back to them. All of the lies and all of the deception, they don't want you to talk about it. For some of them, you talk too much. But they had so many vices. They had so many secrets. So many, okay? But they wanted you to stay quiet about it. This is a person who would try to ruin your life, especially if this is somebody that you're in a relationship with and you leave them behind. They're going to have a smear campaign about you, go and tell all their friends, all their neighbors, everybody they can think of, anybody that would listen, of how horrible of a person you are. You were terrible to them. But they never say the things that they did. They will keep the focus on you. Okay? They will keep the focus on you because the whole intention is that you're seen as the devil. You're seen as the problem. They want everybody on their side. Okay? But what you did, you used your patience. Okay? You use your patience with this person. If this is a person, especially if this is an air sign, you use your patience with this person. Okay? You may have learned that by you going around and telling individuals what this person has done to you, it does nothing. Because if this is an air sign, this person has the gift of God. This person could lie. This person will turn people against you. They will turn people against you, people that don't even know you. They will turn people against you. They will turn these people against you. So when you're dealing with like an air sign, especially if you're dealing with like a Libra, if you're dealing with like a Gemini, you're dealing with an Aquarius, not so much Aquarius, but Libra and Gemini, they know how to turn individuals against you, including people that including strangers, okay? By the things they say about you, by the way they express themselves, because they love to use words to manipulate, okay? They love to use words to manipulate. But you see how she's holding the lion's mouth here. This is letting you know that everything that this person has ever said about you was a lie. And you use your patience because you know what you're dealing with. Instead of going around and telling other individuals what happened to you, you decided to become creative. You decided to become creative. Creative with everything. For some of you, you're exposing these people with no effort whatsoever, with ease. And this could be anybody. This could be relationship, friendship, job, whatever. You revealing, let me tell you, you're exposing these people with ease. You're not even trying. Because you already went down that road with them. You already know that if you go around and you say, they did this to me, they did that to me, it really doesn't even make sense that you do that. Because they'll find a way to talk their way out of it. They'll find a way for them to lie their way out of it. So what you do, you use your creativity. Some of you are expressing that through your work. Some of you are expressing that through your your dealings every day. So if this person was like, oh, this person don't cook, by expressing your creativity, maybe you have something online right now that you're baking every day. You're baking cakes, okay? You're baking cakes, you're baking snacks, you're doing all types of things. That alone exposes them, and you can use that in any situation. That's how you expose them, and that's how you're exposing them right now, or that's how the Most High is exposing what they've done to you, exposing their lies, exposing the trickery, the deceit, the manipulation. Okay? Sometimes this is just how the divine works in our life. Okay? So for the ones that think that they're getting away with anything that they did, they're not getting away with shit, because they probably made them feel, yeah, they boost up their head. Yeah, you did this to Divine Collective. You did that to Divine Collective. Yeah, you're right. You're right to do it to them. You're right to do it. They deserve it. Yeah, backing them up and shit like that. But the whole time, this Seven of Cups here is like just boosting the ego for nothing, because all of these cups are empty. All of these cups are illusions. You don't know what's in that cup. It might show, and it's in the clouds too. How you know? How you know what's in that cup? But they always have a little crew behind them. They always have a group behind them. Maybe they were drinking. Maybe these people are drinking right now. Okay, some are drinking because that's a lot of cups. Some drinking, some crying. Some may be drinking and crying at the same time. Ah. Some of them probably drinking and crying at the same time. Oh my goodness. Holy Spirit, what other messages do we have here? What other messages do we have for the collective here, Holy Spirit? Who's heartbroken? Who know they're going to jail? Who know they're not gonna survive this shit? I told you, you must be dealing with an S sign here. You're dealing with an S sign because they stay. You see, the first card was the King of Swords. We have King of Swords, we have Chariot, we have the Fool, we have the Three of Pentacles, we have the Devil. Then we have Death, we have Lovers, we have the Two of Swords, we have King of Pentacles, we have Wheel of Fortune. And the last row, we have the High Priestess, the Moon, Nine of Pentacles, Justice, and we end with the Four of Cups, with all of the opportunities that they wanted you to miss, that the Most High God is presenting to you right now. They can't take it. They can't take it. They're all going through some type of mental anguish, mental agony. For some of them, this is just like the spells that they were doing, the spells that they were casting, the word magic, the hoodoo, the voodoo, all of the hooligan shit that they've been doing. All of these things are coming back to them and they don't know how to handle it. They don't know how to get over it. Okay? For some of them, they've been accosted in the spiritual realm. For some of them, they're going to be accosted in this physical realm. A lot of them are going to lose. They're already losing everything that they own, because everything that they own, they owned or they earned was off of your energy, off of you being depressed, off of you losing, off of you being like they couldn't lift you up. They couldn't lift you up with them. These are the energies that if you're doing well, they don't want to see you doing well. They don't want to see you doing well. They don't want to see you moving forward. They don't want to see you happy. These are people that's miserable. If they even see like you have a smile on your face, these are the people who will do things to provoke you in order for you to be miserable. That's the energy that I'm picking up here. Okay? These are people who will provoke you out of your own energy just to get a reaction out of you. These are the people who will spread lies and rumors about you just because they see maybe in your environment or in the community people love you. They will try to spoil your name. They will try to throw dirt on your name. They will do things, okay? And what really hurts is that they come back and they apologize, but they end up doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over. Okay, this is the energy that I'm picking up here for these people. But anyway, let me see what else we have here. They're supposed to be stunned. They're supposed to be stunned because they're realizing everything that they did to you. Everything that they did to you. Yes, relentless screamer. Screamers in the Badwoods. Screamer in the Badwoods. Lisa Rojas, thank you. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Thank you, Lisa Rojas. You're always in the comments. I appreciate you so much. Lisa Rojas. And screamers in the Badwoods. I like that name. That's a good name. That's a good name. But anyway, guys, let's see what else we have here for them. Let's see what else we have here for them. What else do we have, Holy Spirit? What do we have for the collective here? All they do is scream. It is insane. Who's screaming, pal? Who's screaming? Who's screaming? All they do is scream. It is insane. Screamers in the Badwoods. What you mean? I don't get it. They're screaming now. They should be screaming, okay? They should be screaming. They deserve to scream, Okay, because when we were going through it, they didn't give a damn about if we were hurting, if we were crying, what was happening to us. Something to do with a house. You're gonna be blessed. Some of you maybe blessed with a house or something like that. You are the official person. So this is what's causing them to go insane, as Screamer said. But this is what's causing them to be stunned. You being blessed with a house and your luck. You being lucky, you being so lucky to be blessed with a house. And this is what's causing them to be stunned. And that's what's going to trigger the reckoning as well. Okay? Because they decided to try to cut you off. These people are experiencing a tower right now. Okay? These people are experiencing a tower. Those of them who were in relationships pretending like their relationship was so good. Oh, my relationship is so good with the family room and the fox and shit like that. Oh, my relationship is so good. Some of them had a relationship and all they did was like throw it in your face and stuff like that to make you feel like you're inadequate or something. Started with workplace bully, then went to my neighborhood and new ones joined in. Oh my gosh. Really? Screamer in the woods, really? I mean, they've been doing a lot. They've been doing a lot. But look at this. If you look closely, you see it says 21, 14, and 4. You're part of the 144,000, 144,000. Okay? So a lot of them they have to face the music. In other words, they have to face the music. Okay? Someone may be being thrown out of a house as well. Okay, someone may be thrown out of a house. This person is gonna be lucky that they actually have a car that they can sleep in with the chariot here. Okay, but you getting a new beginning. This energy here is showing all new beginning for you. You being the star. Okay, this is something that's been promised to you a long time ago, or this is something that should have been manifested in your life since you were a child with the Six of Cups here. But this is also telling me that in the past life, because the Six of Cups can represent the past life, this is also telling me that in the past life you could have been a star, and these fools here may have done something to you in order to cut your life short or something like that. But you're back and you're the official person. In this lifetime, you are the official person and you are being recognized for that. Exactly that. You are the official person, because with the Three of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, sometimes it represents admiration as well. People admiring your work and stuff like that. And the Tower is falling on the Devil. So this is definitely telling you that you may have brought down a whole coven. You may have brought down a whole group. You may have brought down a whole church, is what I'm getting here. Demon worshippers, people who, people of a cult or something like that, that worship demons and stuff like that. You may have brought that whole shit down. Okay, let me see. Screamers, name is scammers. They're scammers, I know. Screamers in the woods. They are dressed in red jackets, screaming words. Oh my god. Stuff poured on windows, on the doors, and more. What? They are dressed in red jackets, screaming words. Well, that's in your neighborhood? That's scary. If that's in your neighborhood, that's scary. Okay? If that's in your neighborhood, that's scary. Is that teeth? That's teeth you're showing, or what? Because it's so small. I can't see. I can't see what your picture here is. But anyway, we have expectation. So they've been expecting to get rid of you. Okay? But what's actually happening to you here with the Death card, you're transforming. They didn't expect you to transform. They expected you to transition. So this is people who've been, like I said, doing death spells and death magic on you. These people are now in concern, especially the ones that actually did the work to block you, to block your life, to block your opportunities, to block people from coming towards you, block you from getting jobs, block you from getting homes, cars, all these types of things here. Okay, with the chariot here, this is also telling me that this person may have done something so you can't get a car or you can't move forward. They may have tried to do something where you got into a car accident that would make them actually very lucky. So this is people that could have also taken out life insurance policies on you or something like that with the Six of Pentacles because they wanted to get paid. These people are now in concern. These people are now worried because, you know, the day of reckoning is here. Their day of reckoning is here, and you're experiencing the Nine of Pentacles on the bottom here. The death magic that they did to you, that has been blocked. With the Two of Swords here, that has been blocked. I'm gonna find a better way to do the live though when I do the live, because I really thought that it was gonna, like, you know, it was gonna show like the way when I do the readings, but apparently it doesn't work that way. So I'm gonna have to adjust the camera, but I'm gonna figure it out. Okay, but this is telling me that, yeah, the death magic that they did, that's null and void with the Two of, because the death card here, the coffin falling right on the Two of Swords, so it's been blocked. Okay, the death magic that this person was doing, that's why they're in concern here. And another, they were probably working, like, they were not probably, they were working with a group of individuals, and now they're all in concern because I feel for a few of them here, they realizing that, you know, if it didn't work on you, where is it gonna go? What's gonna happen? Okay, this could be a King of Pentacles. This could be a Virgo, a Taurus, or a Capricorn here. Oh, now the reading is flowing. I'm feeling it. Now the reading is flowing. It was kind of choppy in the beginning. Like, maybe, I don't know, maybe people were like, I was feeling other people's energy, but I didn't know. But it was kind of choppy in the beginning, but now it's actually flowing. This could be a boss here. Like I was telling you, this person has been looking at you for some reason. I don't know if they want to affect your finances in some way. Maybe they want to try to scrape off the top or something like that. This could also be a business, that they're in some shady business. We have a Queen of Wands here, and it's falling right under the official person with the Three of Pentacles here. So there's a group that's working together, like I said, but this group is definitely on some shady shit, and that's why they're being caught. That's why they're being caught right now. Okay, that's why they're being caught, because they've been shady. They've been doing a lot, very sneaky energy around you or around somebody else, someone that you know or something like that. This could even be like a whole company that's been operating under false, they said under false pretense. Okay, they said under false pretense. Let me see. These are all perfect strangers doing this. Can't receive mail. I pray a lot and also put Archangel Michael on the door. And recently a group told me to text Mike. Someone faking my identity. Child, they be doing a lot. They be doing a lot. Okay, and it's because of where you're from as well, like your lineage and stuff like that. Okay, it could be you have, because I can't, you see how I'm seeing this here? With this just gave me Adam and Eve. Okay, this just gave me Adam and Eve energy. Okay, the snake and the tree or whatever. This here, this gave me Adam and Eve energy. You know, anytime Adam and Eve energy come through, this always tells me that the reason humanity is experiencing lack, they feel like they can't provide for themselves, they feel like they have to do things that are underhanded in order for them to move forward, in order for them to gain. It's because, you know, when the Most High God created the Garden of Eden, they gave specific instructions as to all the fruits or whatever that you can eat, and whatever, the whole garden or whatever. And Eve decided to try the one that was forbidden. Okay, try the tree that was the fruit that was forbidden. The fruit that was forbidden is greed. That's the fruit. The fruit that was forbidden was greed. Some say curiosity, but it's greed. Because if you're given everything to create a life where you can provide for yourself, right? You can provide for yourself, you're taken care of, they give you the knowledge, they give you they give you the creative spark, okay? Because with creation, that's what it is. It's a creative spark. They give you the creative spark, they give you all the tools and everything that you need, okay? Everything that you need. Why why would you indulge in what is prohibited? It's because you're feeling some type of lack, okay? And that's where poverty stems from. Having the mindset of lack, having the scarcity mindset, like it's not enough. And through that brings greed, okay? Because if the garden is already equipped with everything that you need, they said you can put in the work, you can distribute it, you can, you know, people need it, what I mean? You can give it out, whatever. You can even like monetize it in order for you to bring finances to you. Why would you indulge in the one that's prohibited? It's because you have lack, and lack creates poverty. That's why these people will always want to steal, because they don't have the creative spark. They don't have the creativity within them to know that there's always enough. You're always going to be provided with what you need in order for you to create the life that you want. And people don't embrace that. They don't care about that. I don't know if they don't care, but they just don't embrace that. They feel like stealing is easier, manipulating is easier, taking from another person, making another person feel worthless because you want their energy, or you want their energy signature, you want their time, you want their effort, you want their money. They don't appreciate what they already have, and that's why they experience lack. Okay, and that's where poverty comes from. Okay, that's my understanding. So because of that, they're going to prison. Okay, prisione, they're going to jail. Bitch, they're gonna be in jail. I'm telling you, because everyone who's brought here is brought here with a purpose, and your purpose is not to steal. Your purpose is not to steal, not to kill, not to destroy. Now they're finding out that you're the divine feminine child. Look at me. Now they're finding out that you're the divine feminine. That shit is making them bonkers. That shit is making them go crazy. I come from the US, and the island's newcomers resent the lineage and skin color and whatever their issue is. I come from the US, and screamers in the bad woods. Listen, you come from the US, and the islands, but newcomers resent the lineage and skin color and whatever the issue is. What are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about? What happened with the skin color again? I don't understand. What happened to the skin color? Some greedy ones there. You say yes, some greedy ones there. As a matter of fact, there's greedy ones everywhere, honey. It's not just islanders or foreigners, like people love to say. It's foreigners. This foreigners coming and take our jobs. This foreigners. It's not just foreigners. There's greedy people everywhere. It's not just islanders. There's greedy people everywhere. It's not just black people. There's greedy people everywhere. It's not just white. It's not just Mexican. It's not just whatever other colors they have. It's not mixed race. There's greedy people everywhere. Okay? There's greedy people everywhere. People who, I don't know, some of them are conditioned like this, some of them are not conditioned like this, some of them learn it. You know what I mean? Some of them are taught. I don't know. Some of them are coached. But there's greedy people everywhere, honey. So it's not just them, okay? But these people need to look deeper, because you did not become divine feminine by just sitting on your ass and expecting things to be handed to you. You know what I mean? You did not become divine feminine, divine masculine. You did not become part of the divine collective by being lazy or having the mentality of lack. Maybe you were conditioned for some time too to have the mentality of lack and scarcity, but you had to work yourself out of that energy. You knew that energy. That's what I was telling you in the beginning when I picked up, excuse me, I picked up that um, you will be able to discern the energy. You will be able to discern the energy. You'll be able to pick up on the energy that's gonna help you grow, the energy that's gonna help you move forward, the energy that's gonna help you ascend, and you're gonna detect the energy that's very toxic and that's going to bring you down. So this is telling me that yes, get to this you did not get to this point in your life. It took a lot of hard work. It took a lot of you digging deep. It took a lot of um, dark soul and going through the going through the gunk and pulling out the things that's like weighing you down, the things that's causing you to self sabotage, the things that's causing you to feel incomplete, or you know the energy that's causing you to feel like you're not good enough, that's taking a toll on your self-esteem. Why do you feel this way? Why? There's a lot of questions when you're going through your awakening, when you're going through the dark night of the soul. There's a lot of questioning, okay, when you experience these things. And going through the dark night of the soul is not about, oh, you're going through in some type of darkness, you have to lock yourself in. Or no, sometimes you're at work and you're going through that shit. Sometimes you're doing your everyday routine and nobody's gonna know that you're going through that city. Nobody's gonna know that you're working out these kinks and all these things that's happening in your life, and you're trying to become a better person, better individual, because you want your life to become better. You're putting in the work. But some people feel like, yeah, it's just a walk in the park. They didn't really, they were going through a dark night of the soul and they were still showing up to work. Yeah, they were going through a dark night of the soul and they were still showing up to work because they had to. You know what I mean? But at this point, it's like, yeah, people they're gonna always have something to say. Okay, anytime you get to a certain point in your life, people are gonna have something to say. You're gonna come in contact with people who are just snakes, and people who just can't keep it 100, people that can't keep it real with you. You know what I mean? People who always have a secret agenda, people with you're always gonna get that because they're out there, they're here, they're here. You know what I mean? So you're gonna have to deal with these things, but that doesn't mean that it has to stop you. For a lot of you, you've been lied to since you were a kid. For a lot of you, you've been lied to. You've been lied to. People have one mask around you. People never told you. For some of you, there's people that you interacted with and you really don't even know their real names in your childhood. You know what I mean? So there's a lot that's taking place for you guys. There's a lot happening and there's a lot taking place, but just know, anyone who's ever deceived you, anyone who's ever come up against you, anyone who's ever caused you any type of pain, yeah, the day of reckoning is here. They can no longer wear this mask because they can no longer fool you. They can no longer hide behind a facade. They can no longer hide, yeah. No longer. Okay? So Holy Spirit, what other messages do we have here? New neighbors have been hostile because the building wasn't like this before. Okay, so we have people from a distance that's actually trying to, they know that the time is running out. People in the distant horizon, they know that the time is running out. So they're trying to find a way to get back to you. But let me tell you, it's not you. The problem is not you. What they need to do is they need to Make it right with the Most High God. Because before they even offended you, they offended the Most High God. That's why you have the coffin under the deck. Again, before they even offended you, they offended the Most High God. A lot of them are sick. There's illness here. And these are people that would not leave you alone. These are people that would keep attacking you over and over and over again. They would just keep attacking you because they can. Or because, they have a new ally, or they have a new this, or they have a new that. So they feel like, yeah, maybe we can try and attack them with this one. Maybe it's gonna work with this one. Nothing is gonna work. They wanna apologize to you now. They're looking for, or they think that you're looking for an apology. You don't want no apology from them because they already made promises that they can't keep. You know what I mean? Holy Spirit, what are the messages that we have here? They might as well just stop, but they don't want to stop. They want to stop you. They don't want to stop. They want to stop you. They want to make sure you're stopped in your tracks. Oh, my dead body. Okay. Okay. Whatever you want. You can have whatever you like. Holy Spirit, what messages do we have for the collective here? Messages for the collective. I don't try to trigger people, but it feels just like existing triggers these people. Yeah. It could be like that sometimes. It could be like that sometimes. For some reason, sometimes people just don't like you. And that's none of your business either. That's a them problem. That's not a you problem. You're gonna encounter that. It's everyday life. That's how people are. That's different situations. Someone may have taken a bribe here as well. Someone may have taken a bribe here. When it comes to something to do with a house, you have evidence of the bribe that was taken. Somebody took a bribe, or there's some investigation happening here when it came to someone taking a bribe when it came to a house, or something to do with some money as well, something to do with a car, something to do with a vehicle. There could be a car accident here, but this is also like investigators looking into some money that was paid when it came to like some type of accident or something like that. For some of you, I'm hearing that they were not even at the scene of the accident, but they said that they were. That was a new adventure that they decided to go on, a new adventure here. But there's an investigator looking into that here. They may have to pay everything back. Or they may have said that you were at the scene of the accident, maybe put your name on the paperwork and stuff like that, so they can get their cut plus your cut or something. Lord have mercy. It was a great idea, right? It was a great idea, but they gave you nothing out of it. Yeah, they need to be ready because there's something coming in for them here. They need to be ready because they were expecting you to already be gone with the expectation card here and the death and the readiness here. Yeah, they were preparing for you. Let me tell you, they were ready for you to be gone. Okay, with the death, I'm hearing the death certificate was prepared already. The death certificate was already prepared. Lord, these people doing so much. They're doing so much. Okay, they had help. Yeah, they had help. Then whoever they had help from that worked together, now they're in concern. Okay? Now they're in concern. Yeah. Everyone who was involved is getting exposed. Every single one of them that was involved is getting exposed. Those that try to hide, because with the two of excuse me, the two of swords are with the coffin on top. Those that try to hide, they're all being exposed. Everybody that was behind it being exposed. What I tell you that. I tell you. Okay? In confinement. Right now they're in confinement. Or they're gonna be in confinement. This King of Pentacles here was the sneaky snake. That person may be sick. But you can relax because you have sweet dreams coming in. Okay? Whatever that has been bestowed upon you by the Most High God and your ancestors, your roots, yeah. You can rest assured that you'll be okay, that you'll be fine, that you're protected. But these people, they don't know what their fate hold. They don't know what their fate hold. They don't know what their fate hold. They don't know. Or some of them do know, but they don't want to believe it. They're in hesitation. They know they're going to jail. For some, I heard they've been avoiding jail. They've been avoiding jail time. Well, go pick it too. You should have never done that witchcraft. You should have never done that ritual. You should have never done that moon ritual on the divine feminine, on the divine masculine. You shouldn't have done it. You should have never done it. They keep doing rituals on you, is what I'm hearing. They keep doing rituals on you, even though they have evidence, okay, that, it's really not working. So maybe you should stop, or maybe you should find someone who is stronger. But regardless, if you find somebody stronger, it doesn't matter who they find, it's never going to work. It's never going to work. Never. It's never going to work because you're too protected. Now they know that it's not going to work. They want to apologize. Oh. Why? Because they know it's never going to work. Okay? They know that. Someone may have gotten... The law is getting involved in this situation here. The law is getting involved. Something to do with a house. The law is getting involved here. Okay? This two-faced person here, this person who's been wearing a mask here, yeah, the law is getting involved. But it has something to do with your wealth and your investment. It could also have something to do with a project that you started, okay? With a project that you started or a project that you have going on, yeah, you have your spiritual team with you. That's what they don't understand. From the time you were a child, you've been blessed and you've been protected. From the time you were a child, you've been blessed and you've been protected. Okay? So it doesn't even really matter what people want to see for you. It's what the Most High have in store for you that actually matters. It doesn't matter what they want to see for you. These people didn't give you life. These people didn't breathe life, breathe air into your lungs. These people don't breathe air in your lungs every day. So, yeah, you live and you learn. You live and you learn. Amazing. They need to withdraw, or they're going through some type of withdrawal symptoms. They may be addicts or something like that. They're addicted to bullying. They need to withdraw from bullying you. Okay? And then maybe, just maybe, they'll gain some, decorum and save themselves. Okay? They need to save themselves, because right now everything that's happening to them is like a nightmare. They can't believe it. They can't believe it because they try to curse you, but they curse themselves. They try to curse you and curse themselves. Quel dommage. Justice is on your side. They should have stopped. These are people, this could be people actually who work together. These people may work in IT or something like that. These people are working like IT. These people work behind a desk, or these people are like some type of hackers or something like that. Okay, we saw a lot of swords here. So we have lawyers, we have judges, we have scientists, we have journalists, we have IT specialists, we have police officers, people from the Marines, military, surgeons. Okay, we have speech pathologists, we have lecturers, we have strategists, we have writers. So all of these people here, all of this energy here, so it's a whole group, all collaborated. I'm so tired of this bullshit. Now they trapped. Now they trapped. They tried to trap you. Now they trapped. Child, they need to learn to take care of themselves. A lot of them are going to be doing it alone because the group is actually dismantling right now. As we speak, the group is fighting. As we speak, the group is fighting. Let's see. If this is a lover that you were with, if this is a not a lover, but if you were with a person, or if this entails, if it's a relationship, this entails. Let's see what is happening here. Let's see what was happening here. You changed your whole vibe to be easier for them. Ew. They said you're too much, too loud, too sensitive, and now you're quieter and sadder. Guess what? That's not love. That's shrinking for scraps. Then we have You keep giving second chances to someone who's on their ninth life. They ain't cat. This ain't cat love. If you're forgiving them more than Google auto suggests their name, time to close the tab. Enough is enough. Then we have he calls you crazy because you noticed. I told you. You weren't overreacting, you were observing. He's not scared of your intensity. He's terrified of accountability. Don't dull your light to fit into his shadow. It could be him, it could be her. Okay? You're not asking for too much, just the wrong person. Loving you isn't difficult. It just requires someone who's emotionally literate and knows what communication is. Stop shrinking to fit into someone else's maturity. And then we have the bare minimum is not romantic, it's lazy. Texting back Texting texting back is not a love language. Showing up without emotional depth is not effort. Stop giving Oscars for performances that wouldn't even get a call back. And then we have you don't misread you what I told you. You didn't misread the vibe. They're just not vibing back. Oh shit. Don't confuse a smile, a like, or a casual hey for destiny. The vibe was nice, but it wasn't mutual. Save your sparkle for someone who actually glows back. Okay? So, this is for the nincompoop that you were dealing with. Okay? The nincompoop that you were dealing with, that you walked away from, that decided to throw magic at you. Stop romanticizing Stop romanticizing a walking red flag. This isn't mystery. It's emotional unavailability in a leather jacket. He's not deep. He's just bad at texting back. Run. Okay? And then let's see what else we have under the deck here. If you're gonna manifest them texting back, they're not it. Okay? You're not too much, you're just emotionally snack. No, you're not too much. You're not too much. They're just emotionally snack sized. Okay, he or she is not a mystery. He or she just avoidant and has poor texting hygiene. Okay, and then the last one, love shouldn't feel like solving a Rubik's cube blindfolded. You're not a detective. You're not a puzzle master. If it takes that much decoding to figure out if they like you, spoiler alert, they don't. Okay, so Devon, the divine, all a child, what? The divine, oh, Devon, the divine solar child, 9413. Hi, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Okay, so let's see what else we have here for them. We're gonna see some signs. Although a lot of swords came out, but we're gonna see some signs. Let's look at some signs. Let's see some of the signs that you guys are dealing with right now. Holy Spirit, what messages do we have for the collective? What messages do we have for the collective, Holy Spirit? Messages for the collective. Messages for the collective. We have, you may be dealing with an Aquarius, okay? You may be dealing with an Aquarius. But you're finding innovative ways to show your creativity, okay? For some of you, like I said, this is a whole group of individuals. This is a whole community of individuals here that stand as their reckoning is here. Their reckoning is upon them, okay? For everything that they've done to you, the first house, okay? They wanted to affect the way people see you, the way people look at you, okay? And it's happening right now. It's happening immediately. They wanted to slow down your actions. They wanted you to desire what's not good for you, what's toxic for you, in order to keep you back. Someone may be a Sagittarius, or it could have something to do with your philosophy, maybe your religion. This could be also a religious cult that was after you. For some of you, your father was involved with the 10th house here, but it could have something to do with your career. It could have something to do with your profession, okay? But also your destiny, okay? They wanted you to switch out your destiny, maybe to do something that's lesser than you, okay? They wanted more attention than you, so that's why they decided maybe to attack you or to send magic your way so you can walk away from your destiny, so they can like slip right in, or you would forfeit your destiny if you walked away or something like that. Okay, but your power, your status, your fame, something to do with that. The third house, something to do with your siblings and your neighbors, short-term trips, who you're around, who or what you're around. Okay, your ideas, they wanted to steal your ideas. Probably they wanted, like I said, plagiarizing, pretending to be you. But these people are experiencing karma. These people are definitely experiencing karma. Saturn, okay, with Saturn here and the 10th house here, yeah, definitely. And Aries could be involved, but like I said, something to do with your first house, how people see you. They wanted to bully you. Maybe an Aries wanted to bully you. An Aries may have wanted to bully you, and you saw it. It was being done in secret, or it was being done in the dark, or something like that. Something to do with the moon. But you defended yourself. Okay, you defended yourself. Okay, and now they're having a bad reaction or something like that. A Gemini may have been involved. Okay, but they were given a Gemini information, or Gemini was giving them information about you. They were communicating with a Gemini. Okay, that's why we were seeing all the swords. So an Aries and a Gemini may have been working together. But these people are karmics, working out of the South Node. These people have been working out of the South Node. Now they're in trouble. They're experiencing anxiety. They should have reconsidered. They remember that they were given an opportunity to reconsider what it is that they were about to do to you. But they didn't. Okay? You're in your North Node. Okay, and you're benefiting from your North Node. You're experiencing success because you are in your North Node. You have faith because you are in your North Node. Okay, now is the time. You don't have to worry about what these people have been doing or what they've done, because karma is here. Pluto, transformation, and it's harsh transformation too. This is not like Saturn. Saturn take a lot of time. Pluto and Uranus, they're like bam, 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 bam. What you gonna do about it? They're like, yeah, I told you, Uranus, 11th house. 11th house. Honey, you're free. You're free. These people are trying to keep you stuck. Maybe trying to use maybe passion, or trying to use their strength or their force or something like that against you. Taking action against you with Mars energy. Very confrontational. Force you to do things. Okay? Yeah, absolutely not. I always wanted to be a gypsy too, Lisa. I wanted to be a gypsy too, girl. Who knows? We still have time. We still got time, honey. We got time to be a gypsy, child. Holy Spirit, what other messages do we have for the collective here? Messages for the collective, Holy Spirit? What messages do we have for the collective? Messages for the collective, Holy Spirit. Yeah. Now they're thinking. They're in their thoughts. They're in their thoughts thinking. Because that health issue ain't going nowhere. That shit is eating at them a little at a time. One day at a time, sweet Jesus, is all I'm asking of you. Yep. They're in their thoughts. Because they try to destroy you. Them and their friends. Maybe this person have a baby mother that they're working with. The baby mother may be a Gemini. Or the baby mother may be an Aries or something like that. Yeah. Having discussions. They were having discussions. This whole group here. Now, when it comes to the 10th house here, this could be a Capricorn as well. This could be a Capricorn, or this could be the leader of some type of church, cult, coven, something like that. Okay? Where they go, celebrate, they talk and stuff like that. But some of you, these people may have even attacked like your children. Okay? Try to make you sick, try to make your children sick. This person is an alcoholic, or this whole group of people, they're alcoholics. Yep. They're alcoholics, and you already know it. It's been revealed to you what these people are about. Yep. They need help. Somebody needs a doctor. Somebody needs a doctor. Somebody needs a lawyer. Somebody needs a priest. Yeah, this is coming to an end. This is coming to an end here. Everything that they were trying to do to you is coming to an end here. To try to damage your stability, or have you walk away from your north node, or have you walk away from your destiny, something that's going to bring you stability. This is what they wanted you to walk away from these things. Now they're feeling melancholy. Now they're feeling anxiety. They're feeling anguish. So some of them they broke, or they wanted you to be broke, and they wanted you to be like a yes ma'am, a no ma'am, a yes sir, a no sir. You know what I mean? This is the energy that they wanted you under, some type of maid, like some type of maid, or some type of yeah, this is maid. This is service here. This is a maid, housekeeper, or something like that. Yep. Until you get old. Until you get old and die, child. Until you get old and die. For some of them, they were working with this old bitch here to cause you. Them and this bitch, this old bitch here, were working together, doing the spell work together. Now they're both sick and dying. Child. What I tell you? I told you. I told you. I told you. La loi. That's police. That's police. So harsh. Look at this energy. This energy is so harsh. This is someone who does spell work, and their spell work is to destroy. Like, this is someone that would have you, if they're doing spell work on you, the spell that they would do on you is definitely to kill you, for sure. Okay? There ain't no doubt about that. But the way you die is in like some type of gruesome, diabolical way. You know, that energy here, that's the energy. That's the energy. Yeah. And it could be they were coming after either something you were working on, something that's new to you, or it could have been your child or your children or something like that. And they were loyal to it. Loyal to destroying you, loyal to bringing you down. Okay? For some of them, they even like romanticize it. Not romanticize it. You know, like when you're seducing a person, when you're seducing an energy or something like that. This is the energy that they use. They use that energy like to seduce, like the way they were thinking, the way they were hoping, and you know, like when somebody trying to manifest something and they can feel it in their bones and stuff like that, like they can feel it, like they fantasizing how they're gonna destroy you. And child, let me tell you something. All of that fantasy is not real. Imagination is. And that's what you do. You imagine things. You use your imagination. You don't fantasize. And that's why you're always manifesting. The fantasy will always remain just that, a fantasy. It will never materialize. But imagination materializes. Okay? There's the difference. Constanza. Right now you're standing firm, honey. You're standing firm and you're standing strong. Yep, and they're scared. They're scared. They're scared. Try to burden you with anxiety and stress and all these type of things here. Yep, this man here, Grand Seigneur, between the ages of 45 and 75 here. Yeah. For some of them, they married. For some of them, they married. Or for some of them, they wanted to come in, like into union or something like that with you. That union here, let me see if it was genuine. Yes, it's a genuine union here. But the reason for it was, well, it's not genuine. The reason for it was for your fortune. They were paid. They were given a check to come towards you. Holy Spirit, what are the messages? They were given a check to come towards you. They were paid to come towards you, to end things for you, to end things in your life, to make you cry for some money. Now they're going to jail. Crazy on. It's called a honey trap. They definitely tried and threatened, but they overdid the hollering. What the hell? Screamers in the bad woods? I've been hearing stuff about the woods now. You're making me scared. I'm scared. I've been hearing things about the woods. Some readers have been talking about something happening in the woods. Screamers in the woods. I hope it's not you. Cha. But anyway, yeah, praise you, honey. What you think? What you thought this was? You went to jail. Yeah, they wanted you to be crying so they can get paid. They wanted you to cry so they can get paid, child. It was all an attack. It was an attack by this enemy here. I'm telling you. Okay, let me see what else we have here. What else am I gonna pull from? I'm gonna pull from the smoke. I'm gonna give them some smoke. I'm gonna give them some smoke. Hold on. I'm gonna give them some smoke here. I'm gonna give them some smoke. Hold on. Holy Spirit, what are the messages that we have for the collective here? Messages for the collective, Holy Spirit. New York City has 5 boroughs, and one's called the Bad Woods. Which one was called the Bad Woods? Oh my God, I can't. Holy Spirit, what are the messages we have for the collective here? Messages for the collective? Oh my goodness. Cock blocking. What is going on here? What's going on here? Huh? What is going on here? Who cock blocking? They're always trying to cock block, right? Because they don't want to see you move forward. They don't want to see you succeed. Okay, for all the cock blocking, don't worry. The reckoning is here. The reckoning, the reckoning is here. For all the cock blocking. Grudge holder. This person has been holding a grudge. After you holding a grudge, you're cock blocking, you're holding a grudge. What is happening here? What is going on? What are we doing here? Holy Spirit, what are the messages? What other messages do we have for the collective? I'm about to get off because Holy Spirit, what other messages we have for the collective here? Messages for the collective. Always partying. Always partying. Never want to do the work. You're unfazed. First of all, you don't even party. The spiritual hater here hates on your spirituality, your light, your magic, your power. Obsessive lover, dangerous, toxic, unhealthy, possessive, karmic. I told you they were karmic. Didn't the South Node card come out? The South Node card came out to confirm that they are karmics. Very dangerous. You're the queen rising, stepping into power, being praised, coming up in the spotlight. Now they're crying over you, sad, hurt, upset, etc. When you were crying, everybody was fake flexing. Everybody was kung fu fighting. Fake flexing for empty pocket. What? Hold on. Acts rich, floss his money. Acts fancy. Show off. Your comic friends. Your comic friends. Comic friends, child. They stay comic with bad habits, drug addictions, toxicities, with legal issues, courts, judges, immigration, lawyers. That's what they wanted to drag you in. Look, nobody's gonna desire this. Nobody desires this. Nobody wants to be around this. Especially if you're already done the work. You don't want to be around people who have bad habits, drug addicts and stuff like that, unless you volunteering or something like that, and that's how you choose to be of service to individuals. But nobody want to be around that. No. Overthinking, stressed, overanalyzing. They're haunted now. Memories, flashbacks, trauma, and side effects. This person may have a head injury or something like that, or they may get a head injury. Okay, they may get a head injury. I saw accident before, so they may get a head injury in an accident or something like that. But it will be from like either one of their lovers. This doesn't even have to be love, a romantic love affair. This could just be someone who has some type of obsession with you. This could be anybody, okay? Well, the group obviously has an obsession with you, but it could be a particular person in that group that has some type of sexual obsession when it comes to you, okay? And you're ignoring them. You're ignoring them, and they keep looking you up. They're probably watching this video right now, checking to see if you're commenting. Who commented? Who commented? Who commented? Yeah, looking you up, researching you, studying you, getting info. Giving money. Oh, they want you to give them some money. This forcer here forces things on you, forces their way in, uses force to get what they want. This bully, so bully. Got a case. Sexual infection, sexual disease, rash, but this could also be spiritually transmitted disease. A dirty offer, okay? With a dirty offer, okay, they were grouping. They're a grouping, or this group here, okay? This group may have given them a dirty offer, or they may have gotten some type of STD when they gave an offering to whatever deity, whatever entities that they've been working with to come and ruin your life. Okay, love triangle, third party, multiple lovers and choices. Happiness hater. Of course, there'll always be haters. That's what they do best. They hate. I told you, stalker, stalker alert, stalker alert, stalker alert. This stalker here, damn, that want you back. They don't really want you back. Stalking, watching, obsessed. They don't really want you back. They just want to do things behind your back and hope that you don't see them. Is the energy that I'm getting here. Karmic friends, can't fully trust them. Tension, secret competition. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. So they're your enemy. That's why I told you. They want to do things behind your back, but they just don't want you to know. They don't want you to know about it. Always fix smiling. Okay? For some of you, you're cutting these people clean off, or you have already cut these people clean off. And like I said, that's the reason why they were attacking you to begin with, because how dare you cut them off? Who the fuck do you think you are? Who do you think you are? We do the cutting off around here. Holy Spirit, what are the messages we have here for the collective? Messages for the collective, Holy Spirit. Messages for the collective. Red flag, I told you. This person might want to send you a message, or this person may want to communicate with you, have a conversation with you, okay? Express feelings, but there are signs of cheating and deception here. The red flags here, there are red flags. Someone from the group, the covered, the cult, they're planning on this. Maybe planning on sending a text to you, maybe calling you or something like that, trying to meet up. Trying to have you meet up with them or something. Holy Spirit, what other messages do we have for the collective? Spiritual attack. You see, I told you. Karma. Divine intervention. Facing their demons. They're going through it. I told you. The day of reckoning is here. Okay? Red flag. Now, when you see red, you know that shit dangerous. Okay? Infatuation, denial, obsession. They have some type of weird attraction when it comes to you. But you've already walked away from these people. You've already separated from these people. The cards are repeating itself. They're toxic, addictions, bad advice, following the wrong crowd, always snooping, drive-by, stalking, social media, getting psychic readings on you and tarot readings on you, because you're of high value. You're the Empress, and the Empress did come up. The Empress did come out in the very beginning of the reading. High value, the Empress, beautiful, sexy, abundant, and confident. Okay? And someone is experiencing chaos, job loss, everything is crumbling. The day of reckoning is here. Rock bottom, karma, jail, legal issues, their life is falling apart. What is going on here? While you love yourself, you're loving you, you're taking back control, you're finally happy, you're finally free. Okay? Because you learned your lessons. Okay? They were hard. Okay? They were hard, and you're still gonna keep learning. There's still a lot to learn. But yeah, you're doing the damn thing. You're doing it. Okay? They may have different spiritual beliefs from you, but that has nothing to do with you. That's a them problem. Yeah, that's a them problem. That's it. You're done. That's it. And you know, whoever like it, that's them. If they don't like, that's them too. That's on them too. These people have been super childish when it comes to you, playing mind games, immature, testing you, analyzing you, very childish. Okay, you're fed up, cutting ties, you're walking away. That's it. You're done. Okay. They feel guilty now. They want to apologize, remorseful, ashamed. I doubt that very much. I doubt that very much that they want to apologize. Maybe that's what they want you to do, because that's in their ego. They want you to feel guilty, like you did something wrong. You didn't do nothing wrong. You didn't do nothing wrong. Okay? That's part of the tricks of the trade. All right? So, this is all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate each and every single one of you. I love each and every single one of you. Let me see what else we have here. Anybody has any questions? Or if even if you don't have any questions, where are you located? Where are you looking at this video from? Because um I see we have viewers here. California. Okay. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate you. Who else? Chula Vista, California. Oh, Weirdboro in New York City. Okay, New Orleans. Okay, 37232. That's cute. Thank you for being here. I appreciate y'all. Anybody else before I go? No? Okay. So, thank you guys so much for being here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you. And I'll be back with more messages for you guys. Bye. How do you end it? Let me see. Let me see. Oh, you're welcome, Screamers. I'm still here. Hold on, child. Why is this so hard? Ugh. Okay.